Good evening, everyone, and welcome you all to our Sunday meditation program. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Rayavata, but you can just call me Bante. It is easier for you, and I always say it is more useful. Why? Whenever you see a monk like me, you can call them Bante. Bante. And I'm a Sri Lankan Buddhist monk, and Buddhism is for everyone in this world. Anyone can practice the teachings of the Buddha, regardless of their religion, culture, gender, political views, or anything else. And Buddhism helps us to improve our mental well-being. Once Buddha said, Arogya Paramalabha. It means good mental health is the greatest gain, the precious gain that we can have in this life is good mental health. Why? Because we all want to have a happy life. We do everything to be happy. The most important thing that we all need to have in a life to have a happy life, to enjoy this life, is good mental health. So teachings of the Buddha helps us to improve our mental health. Whoever practice Buddhism, whoever practice the teachings of the Buddha, they can improve their mental well-being. Okay, so today we hope to practice 3 meditations. So first, let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu is a Pali word, and sadhu means excellent. Sadhu means excellent. Now make yourself comfortable, straighten your body, and keep your palms together. And let your body relax in this present moment. Now pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. Pay attention to your thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers. Now gently close your eyes. Again, pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. Now say sadhu 3 times along with me. Sadhu. 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 Now slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, today as our first meditation, we are going to practice body scan in meditation and breathing meditation. Before that, let's do a quick exercise to understand what we should do during the meditation. Why? Because most of the people think practicing meditation is for switching off our thoughts. So people think as soon as I close my eyes for the meditation, then I should be able to switch off my thoughts. Then they end up with frustration. Why? It doesn't happen. So instead of being desperate to switch off your thoughts, you should try to be mindful of your thoughts. Let your mind to do whatever it wants to do, but try to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, now make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body and gently close your eyes. Now bring your attention to your mind. Observe your thoughts. Let thoughts come, let them go. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts. Now gently open your eyes. Okay, so for 3 minutes, we try to be mindful of our thoughts. So how do you feel now after doing that? Can anyone share your experience?
Weird.
Oh, weird. Okay.
The quality of my thoughts were not as impressive as I would hope.
Okay.
Random.
Random. Okay. So, yeah. So that is the first thing we need to do if we want to tame our mind. First, we need to understand the true nature of this mind, our mind. And for some people, like when they do, like Lisa said, like she feels calm. So for some people, when they do that, like then they can experience some calmness, some relaxation in their mind. So that is the power of the mindfulness. And it helps us to calm down our mind. And also at the same time, it helps us to understand what's really going on in our mind. Otherwise, we forget to investigate our mind. Okay, so that's what we need to do throughout this meditation session. Always try to be mindful of your thoughts. Always be aware what's going on in your mind. But don't take any thought as me or mine. Okay? Just understand your thoughts as something that arise and pass, but it doesn't belong to you. Okay, now let's start our first meditation. Let's practice body scanning meditation and breathing meditation. Okay, now make yourself comfortable, straighten your body, keep your hands on a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Bring your focus to your face. Let the muscles in your face relax. Pay attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your fingers. Relax your legs. Relax your whole body. Again, bring your attention to your mind. Let thoughts come, let them go. Don't take any thought as me or mine. Now gently bring your focus to the top of your head. Be mindful of the feelings in your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Pay attention to your lips. Don't force your mind to focus. Gently, while watching your thoughts, pay attention to your lips. Pay attention to your shoulders. Move your attention to your arms. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your stomach. Move your attention to your legs. Pay attention to your toes. Pay attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes again. Pay attention to your legs. Pay attention to your stomach. Move your attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your arms. Pay attention to your shoulders. Pay attention to your lips. Now, we are going to be mindful of our breath. To make it easier, you can pay attention to either your lips or nostrils or between your upper lip and your nose, or just bring your focus to in front of your face. Now be mindful of your breath. Be aware of the flow of your breath when you inhale and then exhale. Be mindful of your breath. Don't listen to the noise in your head. Be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of your breath. Now bring your focus to your body. And gently open your eyes. And take a moment to notice the calmness of your mind and your body. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Okay, dear friends, we all want to have a happy life. And in our lives, we have so many different goals that we want to achieve. To achieve our goals, we have to put an effort. So without putting an effort, we cannot achieve anything in our life. So it could be a spiritual goal, or it could be a goal in your ordinary life. So in Buddhist practice, effort is something that Buddha praised a lot. So in Buddhism, we have to put effort to abandon negative thoughts, and we should put effort to develop wholesome thoughts or wholesome states in our mind. And so today, I thought to give you a talk based on that teaching, how to put an effort to accomplish your goals in your life. So there are 5 simple steps for putting an effort to accomplish any task, any goal in our life. Or also you can call them 5 simple steps to overcome procrastination, or 5 simple steps to overcome laziness. Okay? So what are those 5 simple steps? Number 1, generating desire. So that's the first thing we all need. So we need to arouse our desire, not to finish our task, but to start doing our task. So that's the first step we all need. So it happens inside of our mind. We need to arouse our desire to achieve our goal or do our task. So, but the most important thing that we need to arouse desire to start what we want to do. So very simple thing. It's not a big deal. We can arouse desire because it happens inside of our mind. So always that desire arises with some thoughts. So we can have such thoughts to arouse our desire. And then number 2, making an effort. Okay? So here we talk about not making an huge effort. It's about taking small steps, okay? Taking small actions. Okay? So, and again, it's not about completing the task. It's not about being perfect. It's about put some effort, slight effort to start the task. So then we start doing what we want to do. Then we can bring energy. We can arouse our energy to do that task. Now we have already started that task. Now we are arousing energy to do that. So with that, the step number 4 is focusing the mind. So then we can keep our mind steady on that task or some other goals in your life. Then while focusing, so when we start focusing on that task, then gradually determination arises within us. So that is the number 5. That is the 5th step. Okay? So when determination arises in our mind, then at that level, we are unstoppable. So then we can accomplish what we want to accomplish in our life. So those are the 5 simple steps. Okay? Generating desire, number 1. Number 2, making an effort. Number 3, bringing up energy. Number 4, focusing the mind. Number 5, determination. So let's drop this into a real life moment. Okay? So let's take some example in our life. Let's think we have an important report to write, but we keep procrastinating. We feel tired, unmotivated, and there is no any energy in the body to do that. So then the first thing is not writing that report. So what is the first thing? Sparking the desire to start. So we should not think about the whole report. And don't think about being perfect. Okay? Just build a tiny wish in your mind. Okay, I'm going to start this. Okay? So it's good to start this. Some thoughts that spark our desire. So still we could be unmotivated. Still we could, still we don't have energy in the body. But now there is some desire inside of our mind. Okay, some desire. So it is a huge step. Okay. Then, okay, we have to make an effort. Okay. Then we take small actions. Maybe we go to our table, open the laptop, or open the app that we need. So that's it. Small actions. No pressure. And still not in the perfection mode. Still, we take small actions. Then, so gradually, what happens? Like gradually, then energy builds up within us. So then we have some energy to write the first line of the report. Now we have some energy. So not the whole thing, okay? Just the first line. So while we are doing that, so gradually our mind starts to focus on that task. And our mind settle on the task. So now we are on the 4th level. Now we are taking the 4th step. So then with that focus, gradually what happens? Determination kicks in. So now suddenly we are in that zone. And it might take only 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So maybe at that moment, before determination arises in our mind, or 10 minutes before the determination arises, we might be very lazy, no energy. But after following those steps, then now we have some determination in our mind. So when determination kicks in, we are unstoppable. Okay? Now we don't pay attention to any other things. Now we have the determination to accomplish the task. Now that task is not heavy. Okay? Now it's very simple. The only thing we need at that moment to finish that. So then we can finish the task, or we can accomplish our goal. So that's how we can put effort to accomplish things in our life. Okay? 5 simple steps: generating desire, making an effort, bringing up energy, focusing the mind, and determination. Okay, so next time when you have to do some task or to achieve some goal, you can apply this teaching into that. Okay, so now we are going to practice another meditation. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Let's spread love and compassion toward all beings in this world. Okay, before that, I would like to answer to your questions. Do you have any questions today?
My question, Bhante, is sometimes if I meditate, it goes very well with me not thinking of other things. And sometimes I get distracted and think of other things the entire time. Is that normal for it to vary like that?
Yeah, it's normal. But however, there is something that you should do. We call it investigation, okay? Self-investigation or self-review. Okay? So when things go well, look back and try to understand how the day goes on that particular day. So then you can identify things that are healthy to your meditation. So, and also when your meditation doesn't go well, again, go look back and try to understand if there was any unhealthy thing that I did. So then you can understand healthy things for the meditation and unhealthy things for the meditation. So because this is developing meditation is a process. So we need to be aware of things that support our meditation and things that don't support our meditation. So that's one thing that we should do. And number 2, when your meditation doesn't go well, or when you have some other distracting thoughts, don't be desperate to go into the meditation that you want. It means, okay, let's say yesterday when you were meditating, you had a very peaceful time. No any distracting thoughts. Your mind was well focused on your meditation. Okay. Then today, when you meditate, you feel there are so many distracting thoughts in your mind. Okay. So sometimes when it happens, we force our mind to focus, like we are desperate to go to the level that we experienced yesterday. So we should not do that. So because it is unhealthy to our meditation. So in those moments, be gentle with your practice and be mindful of your thoughts, and don't have any intention to have that serene feeling that you had in the previous day. Okay, instead, be mindful of your thoughts and let your mind to calm down naturally. Okay. So that's
Thank
what you can do, Stacy.
Thank you, Bhante.
You're welcome.
Namo Buddhaya, Bhante.
Namo Buddhaya.
You said that it's helpful to relax into the upright sitting position. Sometimes I find that when I'm sitting for a long period, tightness arises, and it's difficult to maintain a relaxed posture, and that sitting up, the muscles start to tighten. Do you have any suggestions for how to relax as the muscles are tightening?
Yeah, so the thing is, one thing you can do, you can focus on that tightness in your muscles. Okay, you can just focus on that, and then it becomes your meditation at that moment. Okay? So sometimes, like when you do that, like at the beginning, like you will feel like it increases, but after some time you will feel like it fades away. Okay? So, but however, we need to understand, when our mind is well focused on the meditation, we will not feel such tiredness in our body, or any physical pain. So the most important thing is, like, suppose like you meditate for 1 hour every day, and then but there are days like you're, because of some reason, like because of lack of mindfulness during the day, your mind is not in that zone that you can concentrate quickly. So on those days, even if you try to meditate for 1 hour, maybe after 30 minutes, you will feel some tiredness in your body. Okay, so why it happens? Because of you have a lack of concentration at that moment. So in those moments, don't try to go to 1 hour. Okay, feel free to stop your meditation, and then you can analyze the day as I explained before. Then next day you can take a fresh start, and you can be mindful throughout the day, and also practice some healthy things for your meditation. Then when you meditate again, then you will be able to focus on your meditation, and you will be able to go to the level that you want to do. Okay? And another thing, don't focus on how long you are going to meditate. Okay, so focus on the quality of the meditation. Okay, and when the quality of your meditation increases, then the duration of your meditation will increase automatically. Don't be hard on yourself, like, oh, I want to meditate 30 minutes, I want to meditate for 1 hour. Don't do like that. Okay, start with 5 minutes. Okay? And be consistent with your practice. It means, like, try, if you practice meditation for 5 minutes, try to do it at least 3 times every day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, and in the evening. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. So then gradually you will feel your meditation is growing. Okay? And then gradually you will feel that quality of your meditation grows. Then with that, you will be able to expand your time. So most of the time, we underestimate the power of 5-minute meditation. Okay? So we think, okay, I should meditate for more than 30 minutes or 1 hour to get the benefits of the meditation. No, if we can practice meditation 5 minutes, 3 times every day, So it becomes very powerful. Okay? And then in no time, you will be able to expand the time. It will happen. We will not need to think about it. It will happen. It will happen. So then very easily you can meditate for like 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes. You will not be tired with that.
Bhante, I have a question regarding the quality of meditation. How do you know that you have attained, you've got the quality in your meditation, in the sense you meditated for 5-10 minutes and that was worth your time? So that's what
Yeah,
confuses, because
that's
so many thoughts keep coming and going. And for so many months, like years, we've been doing it, but then we're not sure what it really means about when it comes to quality.
okay. Yeah, that's a good question, Shruti. So quality is like there are 5 enemies of meditation: desire for worldly pleasures, anger and sleepiness and drowsiness, restlessness and remorse and doubt. Those are the 5 enemies of the meditation. So during the meditation, those 5 things come to our mind. Okay? And by abandoning those 5 things, then gradually we can improve the quality of our meditation. And also gradually you will feel, okay, you have less distracting thoughts and you are well focused on the meditation. And also you will feel like even if you set your timer for 5 minutes, you will feel, no, I can go beyond the 5 minutes, and maybe I can go beyond 10 minutes, because it means you don't have to force yourself to do that. So naturally you can go there because you have a calm mind and a concentrated mind. Those things, then you can understand the quality of your meditation.
Yes, Bhante. It's just that, yeah, the quality, I like when you keep doing it, your time, you extend the time for your meditation practice. But the thing is, the thoughts keep coming and going, and that's also parallelly keeping us busy for a longer time with the meditation.
Okay, yeah, but so that's why like we need to practice meditation couple of times every day. So in the morning, in the middle of the day, and in the evening. That's how we can improve our meditation. And even if some distracting thoughts arise in your mind, like if you expanding the time of the meditation happens naturally, automatically, so it means your meditation improves, grows. So it doesn't mean like, okay, you don't have to intentionally do that, expand in time. Gradually you will feel, okay, you can go beyond the expected time. So it is not hard for you, and it is not after the meditation you are not tired and you feel relaxed. Okay, so that's how we can determine the quality of the meditation. Okay, so we can practice another meditation. Then after that, we can answer your other questions. Okay, so let's practice loving kindness meditation. Let's spread love and compassion toward all beings in this world. Okay. Make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. And gently close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it. Now, try to understand yourself. Think, I don't want to suffer. I want to live happily. Now, think about your loved ones. They are just like me. They don't want to suffer. They want to live happily. Now, think about everyone in this meeting. Try to understand. Everyone who is meditating with me in this moment are just like me. They don't want to suffer. They want to live happily. Now, think about everyone in this world. Everyone in this world is just like me. They don't want to suffer. They want to live happily. Now, listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May everyone in this place be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this neighborhood be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Now, bring your focus to your body and gently open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your hands down. Okay, and I think we have a couple of questions. Before that, I would like to add one more thing to the answer that I gave to Shruti's question. So in this world, Buddha says like there are several different groups of people. For some people, when they meditate, very easily they can get rid of their distracting thoughts and then they can concentrate their mind very quickly. But for some people, it doesn't happen like that. Even though they practice meditation for years and years, still they have distracting thoughts. So it's okay, we don't need to worry about that. Why? The last goal in Buddhism is liberation. It means liberate from the sufferings. And mind wandering is another side of suffering. Okay? And it's like associating with unpleasant things. And to liberate from all the sufferings or to purify our mind completely, we need to understand everything is subject to change. Nothing is permanent. Okay? So even if our mind wanders during the meditation, it's okay. Like we can use it to understand the impermanence of our mind. And another thing, we also understand how meditation helps us in our day-to-day life. Okay? So we can review like our life. Okay, how do I face to the situations in my life? So what happened to my mindfulness, okay, in day-to-day life? And so if you practice loving kindness meditation, then you can think, okay, so how do I react when people do some bad things to me? Okay, so do I have more love and compassion in my mind? So don't think about the mind wandering and those things. Like focus on the things that you get by doing your meditation practices. Okay? So yeah, because even in the Buddha's time, there are verses of one enlightened monk. He says, for 25 years, I couldn't concentrate my mind at all. For 25 years. Okay? So for 25 years, he couldn't concentrate his mind. It means always there were distracting thoughts, always his mind wandered. Yet, after 25 years, he was able to attain the full enlightenment. Okay? That practice paid off. Okay? So we need to be patient. Okay? So that is the most important quality that we need to develop our meditation practices. We need to be patient. So then gradually with time, we will be able to improve our meditation, and also we can learn other things that support our meditation practice. So next week, I will talk about how to restrain our sense faculties, because it is very important to improve our meditation practices.
Hi, I feel silly asking this, but I'm going to anyway. I guess Matthew had mentioned it, and you always seem so comfortable and still, uh, and not needing to move during meditation, or in fact, the whole time we're meeting together. And I have looked for myself for resources to find different options to for sitting in meditation, and I can't find anything that doesn't hurt or cause me physical sort of anxiety. And that doesn't allow me, sometimes I have to fight it so that I can be mindful. Do you have any suggestions of resources I can look for other options?
There is one video in Buddhism channel. So do you know about Buddhism channel? It's a
No.
Buddhism YouTube channel.
No.
Linda, could you please find the video that Bhante Mahinda Siri did about the postures on Buddhism YouTube channel?
Thank you so very much, both of you.
Yeah, he did one video about that. And another thing is like, so we have a small book that we were given when we came to our monastery for the first time to become a monk. So my teacher wrote that small, it's like a booklet. And in that book, my teacher recommended us to practice some yoga postures. Okay? So if you can practice some yoga postures, if you can learn, then it would be helpful to your meditation practices, especially like to sit without tightening your muscles, and yeah, it will be comfortable for you. Okay. Yeah. So I think we have come to the end of our program. So even though I wanted to practice 3 meditations, we could only practice 2 meditations. But next week, I will practice impermanent meditation. And also I will talk about how to restrain our sense faculties. Okay, so that's all for today. Now I'm going to chant verses of blessings. Close your eyes and listen to me. Abhivadana silissa niccang vaddapachayino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminate samijjatu. May you have long life and be free from illness. May you attain bliss of happiness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much for joining today. May you be well and happy.